Rest in peace to Ruth Otabor, the sister to Phyna. Ruth was the sister of Josephine Otabor, the Big Brother Naija Season 7 winner, popularly known as what? Phyna. The Dangote group has expressed sorrow over the passing of Ruth Otabor, who was critically injured in a road accident involving one of the company's trucks in Auchi, Edo State. Ruth was the sister of Josephine Otabor. In a statement released on Sunday, August 31st, 2025, the company said it had made arrangements to fly Ruth Otabor to India for advanced medical treatment, pending clearance from her doctors. The group said this since the accident, its official and insurance partners had been providing full medical and financial support to Ruth and assisting her family. On behalf of the entire Dangote group, they extend heartfelt condolences to her family and friends. This is a very big disaster news. This girl was critically injured, sustained several degrees of injuries. People are questioning many things over this Dangote's recklessness on our roads. They have done more evil than good. They have done more evil than good in our roads. These trucks are being driven by reckless, drug addict teens, because these are teens. They do not care about people. They don't care about anything. Always on drugs, hard drugs, on high speed. And governments have actually refused to dive in and do the necessary things over this menace. Each time on our roads, you hear about Dangote crushing people, crushing shops, crushing cars on the road. They don't care. They really don't care. What is actually happening? Does it mean that governments have many shares in Dangote's business that have left them to care about these common people? Care about Nigerians? Look at how this very young, promising girl lost her life, lost her future, lost everything to these hard drug drivers. What is really happening? Does it mean that there wouldn't be a policy enactment that will redress this issue of Dangote trucks, redress this issue of carelessness, redress issue of employing these drivers? They should be passing through psychological testing, mentally testing, physical testing, age testing, knowing their full age. None of these Dangote drivers have a license. None of them has license. Sorry, none of them has license. What is actually happening? Look at how this girl was critically, seriously damaged. One leg amputated, the other one seriously affected, and was at risk. Head injury, hand injury, everywhere, almost death. Almost death. Very, very, so sad. She couldn't sustain it any longer. She just gave up the ghost. What is happening? The richest man in Africa, but there is no impact of Dangote's richness to Nigerians. There is no effect of Dangote's richness to Nigerians. Not about unemployment, economy, or anything, but only monopoly, monopolizing all the certain economic products. Just monopolizing everything in Nigeria. That's all. So the family have actually let Nigerians know through their lawyer, who wrote to the public that her sister Ruth Otabor is no more. So that because they want the public to be seeing everything happening about this very case, everything happening. Because we recall that Phyna have actually made a demand before the demise of her sister that Dangote should take her sister to maybe outside for better treatment. She actually asked Dangote's group to take her sister outside for proper treatment so that it will restore her mental health and other things. And Dangote's group actually responded that they were working on that, pending on the papers arrangements and other things, and they are willing to offer any assistance that will lead to her stability. So now it has actually happened like this. So we are watching to see next thing. Dangote have actually expressed their heartfelt condolences to the family, well-wishers, and others affected by the hard demise. So, but right now we are waiting to see what will happen, the next move or damages to be paid, and what the family or type of family will say. So look at what their lawyer said. To the general public, the passing on to glory of Ruth Otabor. We remain solicitors to the Ruth Otabor, Josephine Otabor, whose moniker is Phyna, and Otabor family, and have their instruction to inform the general public this. With a heavy heart, the family of Otabor regrets to announce the passing on to glory of their daughter, sister, mother on this 31st day of August 2025 at about 6:30 hours. The family is presently grieving, and we appreciate to be given a private moment to mourn the departed. The funeral arrangements will be communicated to the general public in due course. Barrister Justice Shegun Ojienu. Okay, so this is just the case. Dangote Group on their own side have actually expressed deep sorrow over the death of Ruth Otabor, sister of BB Niger winner Phyna, who died from injuries sustained in an accident involving one of the company's trucks in Auchi, Edo State. Ruth passed away on Sunday, weeks after battling severe injuries from the crash. Severe injury. It was a very serious accident. Something that made one of her legs amputated immediately, and the other one severely injured and at risk. Even if this girl survived this injury, she may not be at rest, because a lot of things happened. A lot of things happened in her system. A lot of things happened in her system, which left Ruth with one leg amputated, while the other one was at risk, alongside head and hand injury everywhere. She sustained a lot of injuries. In a statement via X, Dangote Group said it had been supporting Ruth and her family since the accident, covering all medical expenses and other related costs. The company disclosed that the arrangements had been made to fly her to India for advanced treatment before her death. This is what Dangote Group said. Despite our best efforts and her courageous plight, we sadly lost her. The statement read, we extend our heartfelt condolences to the family, friends, and loved ones at this very difficult time. Very difficult. Very, very difficult. So right now, people are questioning, is Dangote above the law? Is Dangote above the law? You hardly see all these our motor check agents, VIO, FRSC, even some military on the road checking Dangote's group. They don't check their driving license. They don't check them. They don't check the trucks. They don't check anything. But other Nigerians are suffering from this, and other motorists are suffering from these agents, VIO, FRSCN, all of them. But is Dangote above the law? Is law meant for the common man and others don't care? And look at, upon all these things happening, federal governments have never issued any single statement about this. They have actually kept absolute quiet over this, silence over this. What does it mean? What does it mean? Why is Dangote above the law? Why is Nigerian law meant for the poor people, meant for the commoners, and the rich are having the coverage of the government in everything they're doing? They don't question whatever they do. Go to the roads, go to our roads. Even there was another accident after this very one. 3 days later, when this Phyna's sister had this accident, 3 days later, another fatal accident happened again. That's 5 lives were lost. What is actually happening? It is high time they questioned this menace of Dangote's truck and other things on our roads. Not that Dangote constructs roads, no, nothing. They don't care. And after that accident, whatever, everything will vanish. They will just abandon the truck there. That's end. The person will be on perpetual pain, death. The family will keep on mourning their loved ones because of one person in society. Dangote have never made our cement to be cheaper than other countries. No. Dangote have never made our sugar to be cheaper than other countries. No. Dangote have never made noodles, anything cheaper than other countries. What is the impact of his African number one, his richness to Nigerians? How are they benefiting? That is what no one knows. It is hurting, it is paining and disheartening seeing what is happening today on our roads. It is never good. But we thank God, but we are just looking forward to seeing what will actually happen on this very something. What will actually happen, because it is paining everyone. The way this girl lost her life with painful death. This is a very painful death. Very painful one. And government is silent on this. They have never said anything about this. Keeping silence as if it doesn't care them. They don't care about it. They don't really care about it. FRSCN have never released statements on this. As in a meaning statement. VIO have never released any meaningful statements on this. Federal government have never released any meaningful statements on this to show concern and the way forward to curb further menace. They don't care. They don't care. It is very painful because it is not their loved one. Had it been that it's government or what path, maybe one of the senators' child or one of the family members of the maybe Federal Executive Council, it wouldn't be like this. You'll be seeing news all up and down. But it is non-common person. They don't care. It is not their family member now. They don't care. It does not. It's not that thing. But there is God. There is God always. There is God. We are seeing forward to seeing how the case will go. We are seeing forward to seeing how this case will go. So further, just kindly subscribe to our channel for more updates on this, because we are following it up to know what will actually happen on this case. What will be the damages? What Dangote group will pay to this very family, and other things they will say. This is where you will get it from this very channel. Just kindly be on this very channel. We are going to update you seriously on this. You will hear everything about this very case, everything happening on this case. You will hear it from this very channel. Do have a lovely day ahead. Thank you so much. Remain blessed. May God protect us anywhere we go. Allah protect us. Protection all our people everywhere we go, going out and coming back, because it is no longer easy in Nigeria. The sun has actually gone amber. What we are seeing daily is no longer what we expected, but we thank God for everything. We thank God for everything, and we are asking God for further protection of our lives and that of our families. Thank you so much.